Yeah, good Saturday morning, YouTube world. Welcome from the Bearded Nomad Van Life, Bearded Nomad Relic Hunter, and the Bearded Nomad Speed Freak. Woo-wee! Say hello, Gina. Gina Dixer says hello, YouTube. Soon we have another action camera that I've ordered, waiting for the chin mount for the front of my helmet, and then we're gonna record some stuff when we riding because after this past Tuesday, yours truly and Gina, we almost bit the dust. Mid-sized dump truck turned left right in front of me as I came out of an S-turn, and how I avoided, I don't know. I have no clue. I wish I had footage of it so I could review back to see what I did or how I moved and me and Gina moved, because I thought for sure we were goners. Would have been if I would have hit the dump truck. But we're somehow here. And so yeah, had some packages. I got another lithium battery for the battery bank and the house batteries. We'll be back to 200 amp hour. Hopefully the inverter can get put back in. Not that I ever really used it much, but I guess it would be nice to just have in there just in case. And 3 years and I finally got my first Jackery 240. Figured the little fella is all I really needed, didn't need any of them big monstrosity expensive over the tops. So out of the box it had 47%. Charging it up here a little bit. We're at 56 for now. I guess if I turn that off, it might actually charge a little faster. Even though it wasn't drawn because I don't have the phone plugged in. But yeah, so we got a few things here for Mona, and Mona's going to be going into the spa to get some spa treatment here shortly. Mona's going to get new leaf springs in the rear, new coil springs up front, all 4 shocks all the way around, upper lower ball joints, front and both sides in the front. Even though I just I spent $1,200 parts and labor, almost a year and a half, 2 years, a year and a half ago. Had the whole front end rebuild kit done. It was all Moog parts. And already when I just got it inspected, my buddy that's a mechanic said, hey, it's not going to fail, but your upper lower ball joints on one side got some play in it. And I went, they're brand new, they're Moog. He said, well, he said Moog don't make parts like they used to, so gonna get that done, and a new steering box for the old girl. We're gonna get her evap. I know she's got an evap leak, so we're gonna get that checked. I have a feeling when the fuel pump was replaced, the fact that they rushed to get it done quickly for me, even though I just told them not to. I didn't ask them to rush. I was gonna rent a car, crash on my daughter's couch, no big deal. And they rushed to get it done, and now my gas gauge will not go below half a tank, no matter how low my gas tank is. And then it was after they did the fuel pump, that I developed the check engine light and the evap leak codes. So I'm pretty sure, man, I just filled the gas tank on that too. I'm gonna have to run that down before it goes to the garage. I don't want them having to drop that tank with a bunch of fuel in it. That's not very nice to do that to a garage. So yeah, Mona's gonna get some much needed spa treatment, and she's also got a new 200 watt solar panel coming. The 100 watts are gonna come off. They're blowing the inline fuse, so I'm thinking one of them, because they have these controllers on them for shade when you're in the shade, so that you still generate solar, and I think something along those lines is having an issue because it keeps popping a fuse that it never popped before. So instead of messing with it right now, the switch is turned off. I replaced the 10 amp inline fuse that came with the kit, the 400 watt kit. Did a little reading and research, and I'm pretty sure Renogy should have sent me a 20 amp inline fuse, or they should have sent me 4 inline 10 amp fuses. There should be a 10 amp fuse on each solar panel when it goes into the MC4 4-to-1 connector splitter that I had to buy separately. So I'm thinking, I don't know, instead of messing with trying to figure it out right now, because I got lots of other things to do, instead of screwing with Renogy's crappy products, we're just going to put a 200 watt solar panel up there, add the second battery, and we're going to see how she rocks and rolls. Which that'll probably, by the time the solar panel gets here, that installation will probably be after the suspension spa treatment that the Mona Van Lisa's gonna get. Oh, she's gonna ride like a Cadillac. Yeah, you're gonna ride like a Cadillac, baby. Yeah, I'm taking care of you. Gonna put some more money into you. Yeah, gonna take care of you. You take care of me, I take care of you. It's the way it works. At least somebody in this world understands that. Mona Van Lisa does. Mona's been a wonderful companion and lover to me. Always taking good care of me. Only left me sit one time with the fuel pump, but it's okay. I don't hold that against you. You had lots of mileage on that fuel pump. So, you do's alright. You do's alright there, girl. Don't you worry. I love you. Yeah. So you just gotta talk to them like that, because they really like that when you talk to them. They treat you better, see? At least the vans do. You know, the van and the motorcycles and stuff. You know, you talk nice to them and they treat you good. Too bad the rest of life isn't like that. Oh, the rest of life, you treat them right, you talk to them nice, you be respectful, and you try to help them out and try to love them, and yeah, that doesn't work for everybody else out there in the world, does it? No, instead, you get the old shaftaroos, lied to, used and abused and lied to, but oh well. Them's the breaks, right? Karma's a bitch. But anywho, no hate here, because hey, karma will take care of it. Yeah. But anywho, so considering, just thought I'd stop in and say hello to everyone, and let you know that I'm still kicking, even though, like I said, almost did die on Tuesday with the new girl Gina, some douchebag, and I did actually turn around and go after him. He pulled right over, and I think he was crapping his pants as I verbally ripped him a new one, and which I only did that because he claimed he rides motorcycle, and he claimed that he just had somebody do that to him this week, that over Memorial Day weekend, and well, that just kind of pissed me off a little bit more, because if you're a biker, if you're a rider, and you've had somebody do that to you, I don't know about everybody else out there, but me as being a motorcyclist for many, many years, I automatically look and see motorcycles. You know, a lot of people, how many times do you hear somebody say, "Oh, I didn't even see the motorcycle. That's why I pulled out. I'm sorry." Yeah, they didn't see the motorcycle. Well, I always see the motorcycles. I don't miss the motorcycles because I'm a rider. And as a rider, if you're a real rider, well, then you should your eyes should automatically see motorcycles when you're in a car. And your brain should know not to turn in front of them if you're an actual motorcycle rider, you know. So his claim that he was a motorcycle rider and it just happened to him, well, I ripped him a pretty good new one verbally. Pretty sure I think he was crapping his pants, partly because of realizing that he could have killed me. And then, of course, me verbally ripping him a new one. I think he crapped his pants a little bit there too. But hey, if it helps him pay attention from here on out, so be it. I don't feel bad. Not that I care if I die, because I'm not afraid of death. I don't fear it. It's going to happen when it's going to happen. And, well, I guess Tuesday wasn't my time, because somehow me and Gina, I don't know how we did it, but we avoided hitting that side of that dump truck. I do not know how. I don't know how I didn't cross the line and head on into the car that was behind the dump truck. I have no clue, but we don't have video of it because I didn't have an action cam and a chin mount for my helmet. So, but chin mount is actually en route from Ohio, I do believe it is. So hopefully in a couple days I'll have the chin mount, and then I'll be able to get out the action cam and learn how to. Of course, I have a feeling I'm gonna need a laptop. I'm gonna need a laptop that I can do video stuff with now, if I'm gonna do that. Which then, in that case, I might as well start doing a little bit more with my YouTube stuff as well. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. I didn't want to do it, but maybe I'm supposed to upgrade my video technique at least a little bit. So we'll see what happens. It's always a possibility. You never know. I might be one heck of a video editor once I learn how to do it. I'm not gonna start adding a bunch of stupid music all the time, and I'm not doing all that stuff. Heck no. But yeah, I don't know. But I thought I'd check in with y'all and let you know that me and Mona Van Lisa are still kicking. For those that care, and well, for a lot of those people out there that I know don't care about me, well, piss off. They don't care about me, I don't care about them anymore, so. That's how that works. Done giving people energy when they don't give me any. No longer pouring into empty cups that can't pour into mine. No longer wasting my energy and time on people that just want to play games mentally and, in any other way. Done with all that. I say I'm done. I say son. I say boy. I'm done with that. Yeah. So. Snipper to a Slim Jim. Sorry, don't mind me. I'm just tired. This is what happens when you don't sleep. Sun's coming up. I I should take a nap, but then again, I know if I go to sleep, I'm not going to wake up till it's time to go to work, and then I'm going to be mad that I burned the daylight and then go do some metal detecting or something. Or I just got this my new Kyocera phone, and well, we're trying out the video here, first video with it on YouTube here, and everything works great on it, except I can't get into my voicemail. And so I did a test, calling myself from another phone, and left a voicemail, and my phone tells me you have a new voicemail, but it won't let me in and let me listen to the voicemail. So I guess I ought to go to the Verizon store and be like, listen here, y'all. Make this thing work. Oh, another train. Goodness gracious. All right. Well, I'm tired. Due to lack of sleep, I'm rambling. Wait a minute. I always ramble. Yeah, that's right. I do. Some of y'all appreciate and like it. I'm glad you do, because a lot of people don't. And, well, to them I say, piss off. And to that I say, all right, all right, all right. But yeah, so as always, even though well, here comes the horn. Wait for it. Wait for it. Here it is. Yeah, right there. I used to rent an outside parking storage back in the corner behind the storage building here, and it's right at the spot that they blow the horn. And when I questioned the police officer why they gotta blow the horn way down here when the crossing is way down the way, they claim it's because somebody got hit by a train here. And I was like, well, that's funny. I didn't hear nothing in the news about anybody getting hit in Palmyra, but apparently somebody supposedly did 3 years ago, right after I moved into the van. And it just seemed coincidental that as soon as I started parking back there in the corner, not this corner, but the other corner on the other side of the storage facility, they started laying on the horn right there. So, and then of course the police got involved and contacted the storage and let them know that I was sleeping in my van, which technically shouldn't be. It's not. I'm not living in my unit. In the unit, storage unit here. So it shouldn't have been an issue, but I got rid of the parking storage. Of course, I did hit up the I texted the people in charge. I said, hey, for those of us that have motorcycles stored in our storage and we're gonna go out and go ride, is it okay if we park the van? If I park the van here without getting harassed? And well, actually, I didn't use the word harassed. They did when they replied back. Absolutely, you can do that, no problem. Whereabouts are you gonna park? I said, well, in the vicinity of my unit number 87, thank you. And they said, okay, cool. We don't want to harass nobody. And I'm thinking, yep, because that's exactly what you did to me back in the 3 years ago. You harassed me for sleeping in my van. But they tell me it's okay if you I could rent a spot here and park my van. I can sit in the driver's seat all night long, just darsing fall asleep. As long as I'm just sitting in the van, that's perfectly fine. But you darsn't sleep in the van. Huh. Okay. If they say so. But so now, right where she sits is where she sat all since yesterday when I took the bike out to go to work. Sometimes I park up in front of that trailer there. But there was a camper there. I guess it'll be coming back in a couple days. That camper left over Memorial Day weekend and came right back. So, but anywho, yeah. Figure I'd just say hi to y'all. Hello. Hello, all. How you doing? Silly me. Lack of sleep. Yep, I think I gotta take a nap. God. If I don't wake up in a couple hours, I'm gonna be mad. But I know I gotta sleep at least a little bit because I gotta go to work today and drive around and fix slot machines, keep them gambling addicts going. Oh, goodness. So, anywho, I will catch you all on the next one. And thank you for coming along and watching and saying hello, 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 hello. And as always, remember, fight for love, not hate. But don't waste your time on relationships. If you're not in one, don't waste your time on one. They're kind of pointless anymore, I noticed. I realized. But for some of y'all, you might want to try a relationship. I don't know. It's all up to the individual. For me, yeah, I've had enough. So, but fight for love, not hate anyway. You know, in every other aspect of life. Be kind to yourself, kind to others. And, well, if you have to, be a little mean every now and then, because sometimes people just bring it out in you, it's just got to happen. But try not to if you can, I guess, is all I'm going to say. Try to be nice. Try to be kind. But, yeah. So, Bearded Nomad signing off. I will catch you on the next one.